The flight today is a navigation VFR flight to Midden Zeeland. I've made a plan. I'm already going to prepare the chart. Indeed, that's a good idea. I have 2 pages, one to leave the CTR and the rest for the flight. Yes. There is no interesting NOTAMs, the weather is very good. There is some easterly wind, which is going to be more or less full crosswind during our flight. Okay, map is prepared. So we'll leave the zone via November and then make a slight left turn and go direct to the VOR of Afligem. I will already set that active as a frequency. And then I can already set what radial that is going to be. That's going to be the 330, so we are going to fly 330 expectedly. Okay. And we'll keep below 1500 because that's the DMA of Brussels. Oscar November Charlie Bravo with information India requesting a taxi for a VFR navigation flight to Midden Zeeland. Exit leaving the zone via November at 1400 feet.
To flight plan.
According to flight plan.
Bravo, Roger, taxi to Sierra 1, holding point runway 06, QNH 1029.
Taxi to Sierra 1, holding point runway 06, QNH 1029. Oscar Charlie Bravo. A tiny bit of addition to the briefing is that when we leave the zone via November, we'll continue a bit along the big road, the straight road to avoid the ULM field and then turn and then intercept the VOR radial. That was my plan at least.
So November Charlie Bravo, report line traffic Diamond 40 on final insight.
DA40 on final insight, Oscar Charlie Bravo.
Charlie Bravo, so behind the landing DA40, line up and wait, runway 06 behind.
Behind the landing DA40, line up and wait, runway 06 behind, Oscar Charlie Bravo.
November Charlie Bravo, wind 05 degree 8 knots, runway 06 clear for takeoff, left on November, report leaving.
Runway 06 clear for takeoff, left turn towards November, we are clear, we report leaving, Oscar Charlie Bravo. Okay, takeoff. First maximum continuous power. Okay. Airspeed alive, full power, bit back because it's in the red.
We'll go for joining and press stop to guys.
Also now speed alive.
Yes. I did that before I set full power.
That's copy, thank you.
Okay, now we are exactly on the VOR, so we'll put ourselves on 330, a tiny bit more to the right.
To leave the frequency due to diversion to Assel.
Station calling, which call sign?
It should be actually 339. Because 330 is our track.
Roger, thank you.
So we are a bit right of our position. Because where the N8 and the railway crosses should be on my right and it's on the left. And that's also the VOR shows. I can make a tiny bit more to the left.
I would prefer, I think your right wingtip is in the CDR.
No, almost, but
frequency change approved, bye-bye.
They would have told us.
yeah. So indeed the VOR is there, so the heading is going to change to 345, so it's a tiny bit to the left. And that's going to be a track of 336 on the VOR, so I'm going to set that to 336. And of course we'll only see that when we are a bit further from the VOR. The timer we can already clear. It's gonna be another 15 seconds, so it's, let's say, 14 minutes. And the altitude is going to stay initially at 1004, and the timer is already prepared. We are above the VOR, so we need to go from now on at 345. I'm just going to sing this a bit because I indeed had a feeling that
Right. Yes, please. Okay, THARIFF.
so the timer is started. Heading should be 345. Tiny bit more to the left. Timer heading altitude is 1004 initially. Radios, we don't need to do any action. We are staying on Brussels Info. The instruments, engine instruments are in the green. Everything else is looking okay. I put it a bit up because it was a bit of a slope when we were at the Sierra 1.
Juliet Mike Charlie, request frequency change to Grimbergen Radio.
THARIFF, the fuel,
Mike Charlie,
there is 130 remaining.
Bye-bye, thank you.
And we can still stay on this.
Can you take it out?
Yes.
This is information, Oscar Oscar Golf Lima Sierra, back on the frequency.
Oscar Oscar Golf Lima Sierra, Brussels Info. Hello again, the regional QNH is still the same, 1028.
Just put it in the side pocket.
028.
I will just turn it off, that's fine. I hope the screen recording still works when it's off, but
What is over there?
so that's just about behind the, that's Lokeren.
Lokeren.
We are a bit tracking to the left from where we should be, but very minor, so I think overall we're doing quite fine.
And if I would like to use Nikki now for a position,
Then we could... Oh yeah, okay.
Oscar Oscar Golf Echo Alpha approaching the border, frequency change to Dutch Mill approved, bye bye.
I think that was for you.
This is information,
No, no.
goedemiddag from the Oscar 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 Mike Golf.
Was it us? I think it was something Echo Alpha at the end, no?
Oscar 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 Mike Golf, Brussels Info, goedemiddag.
Good afternoon, Oscar 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 Mike
We are not
Golf.
yet
Just
near the border.
VFR flight to Bravo Kilo Tango request flight information.
Anyway, Nikki is on 174.
Oscar 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 Mike Golf, roger, the regional QNH 1028.
1028, Oscar 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 Mike Golf.
Oscar Oscar Golf Echo Alpha approaching the border, frequency change to Dutch Mill approved, bye
Echo
bye.
Alpha.
Check.
So we are at 280 from Nick.
Okay. Now switch back to the L1 to keep your track.
Ah, sorry.
Papa Hotel Alpha
Yes.
Delta Echo Brussels information, good afternoon.
And then draw the line on your map.
Oscar Oscar November Charlie Bravo is approaching the VR, the boundary to the Netherlands frequency, and will leave the frequency.
Oscar Oscar November Charlie Bravo, frequency change approved, bye bye.
Frequency change approved. Bye bye, Oscar Oscar November Charlie Bravo. And we should be more to the right.
Yes, sir.
Dutch Mill, good afternoon. The Oscar Oscar Golf Echo Alpha helicopter.
Golf Echo Alpha Dutch Mill, goeiedag, go ahead.
Goeiedag, Bell Jet Ranger helicopter with 3 persons on board from Kortrijk-Wevelgem in Belgium to Texel.
We should be just where the river Netherland enters. We have been from the right, so I hope it's been more to the
The
right.
coastline to Texel at 1,500 feet above ground level or below.
Dutch Mill Info, Oscar Oscar November Charlie Bravo, good afternoon.
Oscar November Charlie Bravo, goeiedag.
Oscar, Oscar November Charlie Bravo, it was Sonaca 200 VFR navigation flight from Charleroi to Midden Zeeland with 2 persons on board, currently at 2,100 feet, heading 000, requesting flight information services.
Charlie Bravo, radar contact, flight information service. QNH is 1031, squawk 7000.
QNH 1031, squawk 7000, Oscar, Oscar Charlie Bravo. Okay, now we can go a bit more to the left because we have corrected. And then I will sync up.
Okay, on a long leg, don't hesitate to do another THARIFF. Yeah, to keep your mind busy.
So timer, we are at 17 minutes. We are more or less a minute faster than the original plan. The heading is should be 345. I think now we are quite okay with that. Maybe like I'm just gonna keep here because I think we are flying okay. The altitude 2000 feet is good for now. The radio, we are on Dutch mill already and prepared the frequency for Midden Zeeland radio. The instruments
Contact
all in the green. Maybe we can do a fuel change.
Correction, QNH 1031, Lima India X-ray.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And I will also, well, 123 I will note it when we are down, but fuel is all good. No, we don't need to find anything now, so. Oscar, Oscar November Charlie Bravo, approaching Midden Zeeland, leaving the frequency.
November Charlie Bravo, fiets change to Midden Zeeland.
Frequency change, bye bye, Oscar Charlie Bravo. Midden Zeeland radio, Oscar, Oscar November Charlie Bravo, good afternoon, we are approaching from the south, requesting landing information.
Charlie Bravo, Midden Zeeland, een hele goede dag, runway 09er, left hand circuit in use.
Runway 09er, left hand circuit in use, Oscar Charlie Bravo. Okay, so we can go down to 2003.
Yep.
And then do like 45, go out, come back.
Midden Zeeland, de Papa Hotel 3, Lima 9 voor een radar check. Lima 9 Midden Zeeland.
And what do we do? Touch and go, full stop?
Go ahead.
Do a full stop. You have to activate the other flight plan. Do the full stop and then start again.
Yeah.
So descent and approach checklist. So descent, there is no ATIS. Check the fuel.
Fuel is okay.
You did a little briefing, so yes. 45, and then don't forget soft field landing. So approach 65 and protect the nose wheel, and then you can do the approach checklists.
Okay, we can already. So the auxiliary fan pump's already on. Should have been actually on. Brakes are available. QNH is set.
And last but not least,
engine parameter in the green.
So.
Okay, so I see an aircraft taxiing, probably towards, well, it probably already landed because it's taxiing back from that end on the runway 09, it's that direction. Looking out for other traffic in the circuit, but I don't think there is. Okay, so we are just above the airfield. I'm going to put ourselves on a heading of 45. Right and left is clear.
And when you're vertical, you can also announce it.
Oscar, Oscar November Charlie Bravo, overhead the airdrome. Okay, I will turn back towards the aerodrome.
Stabilize your aircraft. So trim it at 4005 and then turn it. Yes.
Okay, left and right is clear.
Yes.
Ooh, the visibility is difficult.
So 45 plus 180.
225.
Yes.
Okay, so I can just take the outlines of the hangars.
Yes.
It's gonna fly towards that, and then we are going to join in the middle of the downwind.
Yeah. Would start turning, otherwise you will be too close.
Yeah, it's still quite far, and the runway is on the other side of the hangars. Just a bit more, left is clear, there's nobody on upwind. Okay, I will turn now. Oscar, November, Charlie, Bravo, downwind, left hand downwind, runway 09, full stop. Okay, that's good. Heading is good, distance is good, altitude good. Parking brakes are available, auxiliary front pumps on. We are pressing the threshold, speed check, flaps takeoff. I think more or less here where this island peak is, we can start our turn.
Yeah, this you can do in the classical way, so 45 degrees. Just at the end that you have to adapt a little bit.
Oscar, November, Charlie, Bravo, top of the base, full stop, runway 09er.
Bravo, roger.
Okay, I'm good. Speed check, flaps full.
Yeah. And here you have to turn.
Complimenten 9 is liever de circuit, tot straks. Einde een goede vlucht, tot straks.
So aim at about 20 meters before.
Yeah.
Watch the speeds. Nose a little bit down, reduce a little bit more. Aim before, aim before.
Yeah.
Speed 60, 65. Okay, don't forget before landing checklist.
Brakes off, flaps, landing lights. Oscar, November, Charlie, Bravo, final runway 09.
Aim before, yeah, that's better. Go to idle. Keep the nose up, keep the nose up, keep the nose up. Keep it up, 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 keep it up. Yeah. And so keep insisting.
Yeah.
And even on the ground, keep it to your belly.
Yeah, so remove the weight from the nose. Yeah. Yes, and we have to
Make it to the left.
But do we have to roll to the end or?
No, you can make it here.
And roll to the in front of the.
Yeah, you can go over there. You see the wind.
Yeah, I know where the main building is.
Okay, don't forget the after landings. After landing checklist. Yeah, and eventually you can keep this, as some instructors say that, to again to protect the nose wheel. Just don't forget to put them up. Finally.
Third try is the success. I can already set the inbound radial that we'll have to follow. Did we But we cannot receive it now, I guess. They're on the ground, maybe.
We can already set it.
Yeah. I was just surprised that I cannot see the dial anywhere. So that's gonna be 156. 156. So and the initial heading is going to be 147. No, we do a climb and an overhead departure. Okay. So then we continue climbing to stay in the normal pattern, but we climb above the pattern altitude and then we'll try to depart in our initial heading just overhead the field, and then when we are overhead the field we'll start our timer. 2 minutes is done, so I'm going to clear that. And then we'll initially climb to 2000 feet or something, and then make sure that we start descending in time before we enter a TMA we shouldn't be entering. But so it's a soft field takeoff. So I will do full back pressure and balance the wheel above the ground basically, and then in the ground effect accelerate to 65. Then from there on it's a normal takeoff, initial climb 65.
For the soft field takeoff, so to be clear about the procedure. So you pull back, okay, power. At a certain moment you will sense that the nose wheel comes up, then you release it.
Release the balance. Yeah.
To balance
counterbalance that, so try to keep the nose above but not over rotate.
That's the idea. And as soon as you start to fly, you keep it in the ground effect.
Yeah.
Okay, up until 65 and then gently pull back and keep the 65 to climb up.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go. Okay, you can line up then.
Oscar November Charlie Bravo, lining up runway 09.
Roger.
Approach path is clear.
Free.
Yeah, approach path is free. That's the.
Yeah, clearance you only obtain for takeoff or for landing.
Yeah.
I understand what you mean, but
no, it's like also that you only say takeoff when you are cleared.
Yeah. Okay, you can do a rolling if you want, or not.
I want to. Okay, we don't need a timer now. Landing light. Alt.
Yeah.
So takeoff. Oscar November Charlie Bravo, taking off runway 09.
Okay, so take aft a little bit to the left because the wind. Yeah.
Okay,
let it roll. Because.
Yeah. Okay.
Pull.
Yeah. Airspeed alive, full power.
Keep pulling.
I'm pulling.
That's pulling. Okay, keep it on the ground. Yeah. Push. Keep it. 65 we need 65.
Yeah, 65.
Oh, okay, let's go. Okay, get it out of the red if you want, please. Sir.
Okay, we are at crossing 1002. So when we are going to be a bit further, I will make our turn and then call when we are overhead.
Yes, sir. And departing to the south. Okay, don't forget your timer.
Oscar November Charlie Bravo, overhead the airfield at 2000 feet, leaving the pattern to the south. Bye bye.
Charlie Bravo, thanks for your visit. Have a good flight and see you next time.
Bye.
How many hours do you have in total now?
A bit more than 30, like I think today 30 something.
Oh, it's okay, we're still pretty much on schedule.
Oscar November Charlie Bravo, Brussels info, good afternoon.
Wow.
Oscar November Charlie Bravo is a Sonaca 200 VFR navigation flight from Midden Zeeland to Charleroi with 2 persons on board at currently 2000 feet heading 140 inbound Afigem, requesting flight information services.
Oscar November Charlie Bravo, roger, the regional QNH 1027 and squawk 2000.
Regional QNH 1027 and squawking 2000, Oscar November Charlie Bravo. I don't know if it's just me feeling it like that, but I have a much easier time holding the heading on the way back.
In general, we are more comfortable when we're flying back.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oscar Hotel 42, roger, the regional QNH 1027.
A bit, tiny bit to the left of our track, as the VR tells me. Yep. But now we are getting very close to the VR, so of course a small deviation will be very large. I'm going to say we are above. You didn't see it to the right?
No, and we're still in 2, so it's still in front.
Ah, that's true. That is true. No. Should flip very soon, because that's the windmills towards Asse. And that's, when we are abeam that, it should have flipped. Yeah, it flipped. Okay. Then timer started.
Turn to the right to intercept.
But we are still very, very close.
Yeah, but you're going away, so...
Delta Kilo Echo India Victor.
Okay, the dial started moving. It's coming in.
205, Oscar Echo Golf, goodbye.
Yes.
And then, when it's there, then we will go back to 150, well, 149.
Information of your accuracy request.
Go ahead, sir.
Do you have any reported traffic in our vicinity?
Oscar Kilo Whiskey,
Just above the trail, the
3
train.
miles at 1,600 feet in the opposite direction, and there's traffic at your 11 o'clock, 3 miles at 1,900 feet opposite direction as well.
So, do you have a good suggestion for the next airport for a navigation flight?
We can do Zwartberg if you want.
Yeah, I was also looking at that. I would be happy.
Victor Mike Charlie, Brussels info, good evening.
That's what we call Hallerbos.
Yes, I've been like the year before COVID for the bluebells. It's really pretty. Yeah, it's very pretty.
So which point are we inbound?
November Whiskey.
Okay. Just watch out for the zone. Do you have the other chart?
Yeah, it's here. I just put it here. So you should just be on the left side of the, and that zone is on the other, it's on further, so the no-fly zone is like there at our 2 o'clock. But I will turn a bit more to the, because now we are just above the railway, where the railway station is the November Whiskey. So where the railway here enters the village there, left of the windmills, that's where November Whiskey is.
Okay.
And I will not climb higher, because it should be at 1005.
Yes, let's do it in the order. So descent checklist.
Yes.
3 items. Fuel.
Fuel?
Yeah.
That's all good. The briefing and the ATIS.
Yeah.
So the ATIS we have acquired. Yeah. Briefing, it's going to be so 06. So we'll join the left hand downwind for 06.
Okay.
Now. I will turn a bit to the left because I don't want to track too far and the wind is from the left.
That's good, keep flying. That's what you should do.
Like 5 degrees to the, I think the wind correction angle was 9 degrees, so that's more or less how much we need to be to the left. And a bit lower, yes. Okay, so with that we had the descent checklist was completed.
Okay, so for the briefing, 06, so it's always very important to get
check,
the situational awareness. You know you have to land over there, November Whiskey we'll have to proceed November Alpha, turn to the right, and then turn twice to the left.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have the mental picture of what you are about to do.
Yeah.
Okay, and here I would switch to Gosling.
Yeah. Yeah, 149er, yeah, that's correct. That was the radial.
Oscar November Charlie Bravo, approaching November Whiskey.
Oscar Charlie Bravo, join left on downwind runway 06.
Join left and downwind runway 06, Oscar November Charlie Bravo.
Okay.
So we can then towards the big buildings.
Yes.
Good afternoon, jet for Hotel Alpha Bravo, Papa.
Or to the ball of Caterpillar, which is November Alpha.
Yeah.
November Whiskey, request landing instructions.
I will again, like last time, go a bit more to the left of the balls to be able to turn to the middle of the downwind.
Okay. So you already did the descent checklist and the approach checklist. You can do it now.
Okay, so auxiliary fan pump. Oh, auxiliary fan pump goes on. Brakes are available. QNH is set. Engine parameters are in the green.
Check.
Okay, just a bit. Okay, I'm going to make a right turn. Right and left is clear.
A little bit of right foot. Yeah, 30 degrees. Keep turning. And look at your runway. Position yourself parallel. And you'll be very fast abeam.
Bravo, report to final number 1.
Report final number 1, Charlie Bravo.
Sorry.
Papa, just positioning traffic inside.
Okay, we are abeam. Speed check.
Bravo, Papa, follow proceeding.
Following the proceeding as number 2, Foxtrot Papa.
They will still call us to turn, or?
You can. We are number 1. Watch the speed.
And the wind is from the left, so a bit more.
Don't wait too long.
Okay, speed check.
3000 is perfect. A little bit high, but it's okay.
Center, contact uniform identified. Continue climb to flight level 60.
Contact line up to 60, found to 180.
Oscar Charlie Bravo 04, zoning wings 10 knots, runway 06, clear to land.
Runway 06, clear to land, Oscar Charlie Bravo.
Okay, so taxi lights should have been on,
yes.
Landing lights on. Don't put power, you are too high, so...
Uniform contact process departures 126.630 by.
Okay, brakes are off, flaps are full, landing lights are on.
Confirm, landing before landing check.
The landing check is complete.
Okay, and then you can concentrate on your speed.
But now that we are already cleared, do we still call final or not?
No, we are cleared, so
okay.
You can land. That's why you put the landing lights on at that moment.
I know. It just was the position report, you know, with on the control. I was for a second confused.
They won't kill you if you do it.
Yeah.
It will just say in a very peculiar way, clear to land, runway. Okay, let's concentrate. So 6.
A tiny bit of wind from the left.
Tower Lima XA Hotel Alpha Romeo is leaving the zone. Request frequency change.
Lima Alpha Romeo airborne 1537, change of vessel approved, bye bye.
Change approved, thank you, bye. Foxtrot Bravo Papa, final 06.
Foxtrot Bravo Papa number 1, continue.
We continue, Foxtrot Bravo Papa.
Okay. Don't touch brakes.
Not until it's 30.
Oscar Charlie Bravo, vacate to the right Sierra 3, taxi approved, monitor ground 121.805, bye.
Okay, to the right 03 and monitor ground 121.805, thanks, bye bye. Oscar Frank, Charlie Bravo.
Turn.
And taxi was also approved. Yeah.
Yes, sir.